everyone, welcome to the Voice of Youth podcast, a place where we chat casually but still think critically about tiny issues.
That's right, Wa. And today we are going to talk about a really heartbreaking story. A student from a boarding school in Aceh who burned down his dorm because he was fed up with being bullied by his friend.
Yeah, that sketch went viral, but behind that action, there's something deeper. It's about bullying and the mental pressure that exists in educational environments.
When you think about it, burning down a dorm is obviously wrong. But we also can just blame the student without understanding what he's been taught. Imagine being bullied every single day. A kid insulted maybe and even isolated.
Exactly. A lot of people still think bullying is normal, especially in boarding school. They often say that's right, just be pretend it's part of growing up. But being pretend does mean staying silent while you're being hurt.
I totally agree. An educational environment should be a place to grow, not a place to be traumatized. But too often, victims of bullying are afraid to speak up. They're scared of being labeled as weak or as someone who betrays their friend.
And this is where the role of teachers, mentors, and caregivers becomes so important. There should be people who listen, not just those who demand discipline. Discipline matters, but it has to be balanced with empathy and open communication.
This case also showed that character education isn't just about therapy theory. We need a clear system to prevent and deal with bullying effectively.
Exactly, because if it's ignorant, the mental pressure can explode in extreme action like this one.
And when that happens, it's not just one person who suffers. The entire school community is affected.
So what at fault? The bullies are definitely wrong, and the student who said the fire is also wrong. But what's even more dangerous is the system and the culture of silence that allow it to continue.
Anxiety. Everyone needs to self-reflect because behind every desperate action, there's someone who just wanted to be here.
Absolutely helpful, this cascade becomes a lesson for all educational institutions.
That's it for today's episode.
Thank you for listening to the Voice of Youth podcast. See you in the next episode.